Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Sentient Dessert. Welcome to my channel. You're probably expecting a Jiggly Jigsaw right now, but no, it's going to be something different. It is going to be a wonderful look at a mobile game that I've been playing. It's called Gaia Odyssey, and yeah, I'm gonna take you through a few things while various things are going on in the game, because this is very much an AFK and you can progress type of game. But yeah, stick around for the whole thing because in about half an hour or so there's going to be a quiz that is kind of the reason that I'm making this video. I'll isolate it as a separate video, of course, but um, yeah. So this is a pay-to-win mobile game, and by pay-to-win, I sincerely mean pay-to-win. Let's bring up the rankings. So, first person has close to 100 million. I'm at 20 million at rank 8. I haven't paid anything. I'm a free player. As, no income, can't really afford to do anything other than the fun free games. But this, about 3 hours of playing a day, required to reach where I'm at right now since this server opened. So that means that by not paying, I am literally 1/5 the progress of the highest ranked person on this server, who is a friend and um, is very nice. More than willing to get revenge for people griefing others. So that's a nice thing to have. So I wanted to show you some things, but I can't. It turned off the button for it. But that I can still show you a few other things. So you got the character screen, which shows your basic stats, advanced stats, rare stats, and it's just the numbers. That's all this really is a numbers thing. Um, it has a wonderful little, I shouldn't say wonderful, but you have gear. When you upgrade your gear, it says like 10, 11, but that's really in the hundreds right now for me. Um, the nice thing is when you do upgrade your weapons, the number sticks with the slot, not the gear, so when you get a better piece of gear, you can just swap that out, and you retain your stats. And this is just a PvP event that, I really, being 1/5 the level of the highest person on the server, and this is a cross-server thing, and the highest person on our server isn't necessarily the highest one across all the servers. Meaning that it's kind of pointless for me to do anything than just let it auto-battle everything out. So, character screen, you've got all this. You have title, which brings you to different titles. Everything you get in this game will give you a boost to your CP. What does CP stand for? I have no clue. Game never told me. Maybe collected power, cumulative power. I have no idea. So, you also have your list of achievements, what you've done. You get, unlike a lot of other games, you actually get useful things when you complete achievements. Because, yeah, this headpiece right here may not look very, very nice, but it does have stats that are go along with it. An attack, hit points, and defense. So, as I said, everything adds up, and I'll get to why I see that in this game. So, you have 2 spirits that you can get, and there are only 2 spirits that I've seen in the game. And you do have to buy them. Thankfully, you can purchase them with the free rare currency in this game, which are the what do they call it? Um, I don't know. It's something diamonds, B diamonds, I think. Bound diamonds. That's it. So you have arms. This is just cosmetic. Um, where is it? I don't remember. Wings. You you'll collect different items as you go through things and you level it up. This is the common theme. You have 2 to 3 different grades of items that you use to level up an item. You've got 3 separate like um other items that will add their own bonus. So it's true of arms, wings, curio. Um, Godhood is a bit different. When you hit a certain level and you start killing bosses, it will start dropping these items and these items. This one you can buy 1 per day for the free currency. Um, these I think you can only get them through the boss ruins or occasional other things. So this is another thing that comes from a new event that they added. I mean, more things open up every checkpoint. For the server being open, we're like 21 days into the server, I think. So you have partners in this as well. And when you first unlock your partner, it's just grade 1 magical girl. And then as you rank up down here, once you hit 10 stars worth of experience, it will unlock the next level of partner. And you retain the stats for all of them. Transmog for this is you're basically just unlocking a different look for, or you're even unlocking a premium, in this case, a paid, or a limited edition type of thing. I'll get into the limited edition stuff in a bit. You got the backpack, which is kind of the same thing, or wings for the partner, and then gear. Each one can have 5 pieces of gear, and yes, the stats do stack. So this game is very heavy on stacking everything. The mount, you start out with this one, or you unlock this one, and then same as the pet or the partner, it goes down through the different stages. And cultivate, like I said, you got 3 different things to upgrade the mount here. Same as with partner. You get puzzle pieces. I didn't explain it on partner. You get puzzle pieces from different things, usually gacha type events. I will show you more once this event ends and I am out of here. It runs for another 12 minutes. So it's a good thing I got a lot to talk about in here. So mount gear, same as the partner. I got lucky. The top player here told me to go and participate in one event and to just recycle the currency into that event, because there was a chance for some really good items, and this was the really good item that I pulled, which is yeah, it's a really nice piece of gear. A costume, I showed you some of that. The costumes have star rankings as well, so you can start up to 5. Same with weapon, outfit. When you run around, you can leave a trail behind you, like many games have added. You got something that you can wear on your head, as opposed to hair. So, skill. You have the active skills, which kind of confused me when I first started up, because it said these are your equipped skills up here, and then it had 2 grayed out down here. and I wasn't aware that this had a class change system in it. You start out as a gunner, I think, for mine, and then you gradually change to various. It changes your portrait too when you go through things. Does it show it? Not. But you start out as a gunner. There's also Berserker and Lancer. There are only 3 classes in this game, and each one, they're pretty much the same when it comes to things. I haven't really seen much different except for I think Lancer has more skills that heal itself. But you've got the active skills, you've got passive skills, which you have to unlock by doing certain things, which I can't show you what those are yet because of where we're at. Um, yeah, AFKing, I'm ranked 28, which doesn't necessarily mean much, but I'm actually kind of surprised that he's number 1 right now. Normally there are bigger fish here for this event. So, in skills, talents will eventually unlock, and I did not realize that I had not spent some. So, I'm going to spend those. And everything you do gives you CP in this. So, each level of that gave me 30,000 CP. Beads. Beads are a way of sort of customizing what you want your character to have, because you have different types of beads. Each one applies to a different stat. So if you feel like you're lacking defense, you can toss a defense one in there. If you want like strictly all offense, you can load it up with offense. I run with the XP bead because more XP the better, because this seems to be a very grindy XP sort of game. Dismantling beads. There are some that are just meant to be turned into experience, which allows you to get more experience to level up what you have. Redeem. This is through doing the various bead dungeons, which I'll get to probably after the quiz. You get the currency and you can buy the beads if you're not getting the drops that you want. And yeah, I'm saving up for some of the red attack beads. Now I'm kind of curious if I'm going to get, I'm planning on doing a video of these quizzes every time they run, because so I contacted the staff that is doing the game, the support, and said, hey, there's a real problem with this, with these quizzes. A lot of them are translated poorly, a lot of the questions cut off, and sometimes the answers are just completely incorrect. Like one from the other night was, the question was, where was Lord of the Rings filmed? And it had 2 options that were obviously wrong answers: New Zealand, and the one that it said was the correct one, which was just simply Arab. That just like confused the heck out of me. But there are a few questions that are like that, like asking, oh, I can't. There are a lot of misspellings, there are a lot of errors in the quiz, and when we get there, you will see what I'm talking about. Because every night there's at least 3 or 4 that are just plain wrong, or if you haven't seen the question before, you're gonna be scratching your head. And I'm not complaining because I'm losing. I tend to be like in the top 3 every time, just because I'm full of useless knowledge, and I love quizzes, and I have fairly good reflexes for answering first. Anyways, fusion. You get 2 copies of the same bead. You can transform them and actually have them give a stat that is beyond what they normally give. I did not realize this stuff. So, I am probably going to be taking advantage of that now that I realize what I'm seeing here. Got it. The only problem is I need to get these fiery few souls. Awakening. Okay, this is what I thought it was. Awakening is where you take two beads that are the same and you merge them together, and it will give bonus to different things. Like if you put two uh, experience beads together, you'll get a bonus to defend. Two tenacity, you'd get bonus to defend. Same with hit points. Offensive looks like it's just going to SMH. I don't know what the acronym stands for. I do know that it's basically penetration. What you get past their defenses. Marriage in this game, unlike others, actually has some benefits. You get, again, another item that you level up. You get bonuses to various things, and yeah, it's just like an additional 100 CP for just getting married, or 100,000 CP for just getting married. So it's a minor boost across the board. Spirits are another thing. They're mainly used for they're their own little mini game, and you get things to level them up and to unlock more, and they've got their own skills. As you level them up, more skills become available to them. Advance, how you level them up, 3 potions, and Star Up is you get the puzzle pieces for them, and you can unlock them. And most of the puzzle pieces come from gacha events. These are the ones that I've unlocked. These are the ones that I've not unlocked. Gotta double check. I think these are specifically gacha only, and these are ones that can be obtained in the game itself without having to spend money. And then you've got Bond, which is you'll get a benefit when you have certain groupings, which reminds me a bit of Aura Kingdom with you have certain echelon or eidolons that have synergies with each other. Now, the gods in this are kind of interesting and kind of fun because you'll have this evocation bar right here, and when this evocation bar finishes its course around the circle, you can transform into your chosen god, which, since I've only got one, I can only choose him. So I get to turn into him. You get stat buff and all sorts of handy stuff. And when in the arena, it's kind of fun when this activates on someone who is just slightly above your combat capabilities, and you wipe the walls with them. It's gives you about 1.5 times what you're currently at power-wise. So, like with them, you can star them up. You just have to collect more of the puzzle pieces. This is just having more than one available. This is where you unlock the other ones. And I have no idea what Apostle is yet. I think it might be sort of like merging 2 of them into one, stat-wise. So, yeah, I've reached the final floor, so I'm gonna die every time I run out there. Treasure. This is what I was thinking of earlier with the weapons and being able to change the look. These are the cosmetic weapons that you can apply. And then you've got the adornments. I don't know where those go because I don't have one yet. Curio. Same thing. And you you get more, and wings I can show you. I've got the first set wings at 2 stars, so it gives a benefit, but I've also got the second rank stars, or second rank wings. Oh. So when you reach a certain point, this strengthen thing will come up, and it just says what you're able to do, what you have the opportunity for leveling up. And the little icon right there, little red circle, basically indicates what you're supposed to target. Artifacts unlock when you hit, I want to say, 340, or maybe 370. This was just another place to have a major stat boost. You don't really want to invest any time in leveling anything that's below purple, because purple can be upgraded to orange, which can be upgraded to red, which can be upgraded to pink. So pink is the best. Oh, it ended. Rank 30. I'm okay with this. So, now that that is over, quit. There's about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes before the next thing. So, mail, the mail. Jungle escape and bonuses from registering for the event before it happened. There are a lot of freebies in this game, but the freebies, like with most pay-to-win games, are there to entice you to spend. And while many games are like very unforgiving, saying, oh, you've got to spend every day, there's an aspect of this, the VIP system, which I sold some things on the marketplace, so I was able to get some of the in-game currency. So I was able to get a bunch of nice stuff today. So you get the in-game currency, and the VIP, it lasts for 30 days when you get it, and you gain experience every day that you check in. So it will level up as you move through it, and you can also spend money to make it go faster. There's somebody that is on one of the most recent servers who's already up at VIP rank 11, I think it is, and yeah, rank 6 and rank 7 seems to be the highest on this one. And these are people that have had VIP since the game dropped, or since this server opened, I should say. So, let's see. I'm going to finish talking down here, then I'm going to go up here, because the ones up there are not going to disappear when I'm in the So, we're at artifact, recast skill. I think you have to have certain items at a certain level in order to unlock the skills, and then set. You have to have all of them at least orange level in order to unlock the set bonuses. Now the baby. This is the weirdest one out of all of them, in my opinion. Especially baby cultivation. That just sounds horribly wrong to me. Again, this is something that you have to be a certain level to unlock, and you have to have been on the server has to have been X amount of days old before this would unlock. So you obtain milk, which you use to level it up. There's a ranking system. Hey, I'm number 1. And this is my favorite message. Unable to like own baby. It just makes me laugh. It's kind of like you can't love your own kid. Great. But the trick I've found to becoming number 1 is to like everyone else's baby because it gives them a notification that you like their kid and asks if they want to like yours back. So that is why I have 19 lie as 17. I think they're just going in there. I think he and I have figured it out, but or she and I don't know. Um, they and I have figured it out. But you get bonuses every day based upon the ranking. Um, the red chest is really nice because like like everything else, they get their own collection of gear to mess with as well. And this is what I got from the first time that I came #1. But they have their wings. I didn't realize I had wings for a kid. Okay. They have their own costume, they have their own mount, family. I get benefits from the spouse's kid and vice versa. So that's another benefit from having the marriage thing in this. And I was told by Railgun, who is the #1 person on this server, to awaken the baby as soon as possible because they are like broken skills. So that's what I'm planning to do. Now then, after the baby we have fusion, which this is kind of self-explanatory. You're able to fuse items that you have in your inventory to make usable items, or you can fuse gems, which I'll get to gems in a second when we get to equipment. Not even, I haven't come here yet, so I'm not going to bother with either of those things. Gem fusions, you inlay gems into your equipment, which I'll get to that in craft. Guild. So you have the guild. One nice thing about the guild that should be mentioned. So the guild bonfire is what's coming up that's got the quiz during it, and I'm probably going to go silent during that. I'll try to continue talking. It's just that I kind of get into a zone when I'm doing trivia. So the skills is what's really nice about this, because there are 8 skills that you can level up. There might be more, I don't know yet, but these are the main 8 skills that you can, it's initially at just these 2, and then as the buildings level up, you get access to more of them, and the skill cap raises. Red packets are another thing I will get into after the quiz because there were going to be a lot of those coming up. So member list, which is nice. You can see who has their position, their CP level. This little symbol means that they're legendary level, which just means that you are 370 plus whatever number is here. So I am 434. Why they couldn't have just kept it at a simple level thing, who knows. But activity, you have events that you do through the day to get various bonuses. If the guild does well through the week, you get chests. So you get that. Every day when you reach personal activity of 100 or more, you get 35 of these wonderful bound gems, B diamond, and you get a red packet. Storage, this is where you can share gear amongst other players. When you deposit something, you will get donate points, and to take something out, it costs donate points. So yeah, that's a nice benefit of being in a guild as well. It's having the higher players being able to supply lower players with their old gear. Yeah, the skills are nice. Then you have the events that are coming up. This one is coming up. Guild defense doesn't happen. It's nice because it tells you what days they go on. And the bonfire is like every night, every other night, and Mondays and Sundays. So there'll be another one of these tomorrow with less talking, since this is kind of a review as well as me kind of commenting on stuff. So I got 2 minutes to go through red gear. before the guild thing starts. So red gear is this game's version of crafting. And basically all you do is you get a 2-star piece of orange gear and 3 pieces at grade 4 will get you a 100% chance of a 2-star red gear. This requires 3 pieces of okay, I should drink water and not soda. Less burping. So, for the red gear, you take 2-star red gear to turn into 3-star red gear. And, you know, it kind of lulls you into being like confident because 3 pieces here gives you that, and then you come up to here and it's 4 pieces to get to the next one. But if you only enter 3 pieces, there's a chance of failure. And then you get up to where I'm at, which is basically 10. And 3 pieces is a 70% chance, 4 is an 80% chance, and 5 is I want to say 100% chance. I don't know if they dropped it down to a 90% chance, but if you're a VIP rank 4, then you get a bonus 5% chance. So I'm entering this. This is the precursor to the guild quiz. And the problem is, do not pay attention, do not believe any of the timers in this game. The timers, they are random day to day. I mean, it looks like they're on time for this one, but I don't think so. This is going to be my event registration bonus. I will let other people cook the meat today. Unless... So what's nice about this too is you'll, just by being in here, you get bonus experience points. At the end of this, everybody in your guild that was participating in the quiz gets a summon ticket, and you'll summon bosses and kill them, and you get the salary packets the red packets that I mentioned earlier. So the quiz will start in about 3 minutes. I'll finish up with red gear. So we got the crafting down, and then you've got what I like is this star system. Starts at grade 5 rank. Grade 5, set 1. You collect all 6 pieces and you wear them, and it goes across the board and gives you all these benefits. You have to get all 6 in order to get all of the benefits. You can't just like get 4 and only get the first 2. What I discovered is that it's retroactive. So I've got these. I did not have a complete set of grade 6 2-star. But when I got the grade 8 2-star in the slot that I was missing down below, it gave me everything retroactively. So I do like that. You don't have to go back and farm the old gear. You can focus on the current stuff. And then Divine Gear, I am not there yet. I'm still gathering the... Ooh, I just need 1 more for the leggings. It will turn... It will give better stats. That's all it is, I think. I haven't done that yet. So we got the quiz in about 1 minute and 30. I think I went over why I'm doing the quiz like this. And yeah, I kind of just... I contacted the customer support. I don't know if I finished that aspect of this, and said that there were a lot of problems with the quiz. And they got back to me and basically said, we'll look into this. And I messaged again saying that, you know, I'd be more than happy to fix the questions for them, make them fit into the allotted space, because some questions are cut in half in this. And I was more than willing to do it for free to, you know, fix the questions, give them the correct answers, make it translated well. Grammatically, like 80% of the questions are horrible. and it doesn't use the right terminology for certain things. You'll hopefully see in this video. If not this one, then likely tomorrow's. Okay, get ready, because here we go. Winter Olympics was held in which Pyeongchang? Yeah. Winter Olympic will hold in which country? And it gives country. I don't know what Almaty is. I really do not. Um, but Pyeongchang is not a town spread faster in solids. And there's also like trick questions in there like this one, because there's what will it spread slower in? And it has the same answers listed below. So you have to pay attention. When was the United National Public Service Day? That was June 23rd. I've seen this question before. A lot of these are questions that I've seen before because I am here a lot. Oh, I wasn't even in the top 5. Wow. 9 of 10 candles blown off. How many left on next? 10. It's stuff like this that makes no sense, and it's referencing riddles that are probably in the original language. Where's Lord of the Rings filmed? I'm doing that because I mentioned this question earlier. Where is it filmed? Yes, it's New Zealand, but no, it's Arab, because they don't do their questions right. Modern Turkey was known as Asia Minor. Asia Minor? Okay. Yeah, so this quiz, it's really not the nicest. You have to know. I mean, if you're coming into this expecting, oh, I know quiz answers very well, I'm gonna do well in this. Nope, nope. When did the Cold War end? That would have been 7? 89. Technically incorrect, but it's the correct answer for the quiz. International Yoga Day, I'm gonna say April 22nd. That's just June 21st. Shot in the dark. And that's the thing, it's got really, it picks really random, how many patches does a football have? It's, 32. And I'm guessing that this was translated with British English because they use a lot of that. Say football everywhere outside the US makes sense. In the US, it's a hand egg. I need to start paying attention and doing this a lot faster. So I will what I can. There are a lot of Naruto questions in this as well, and some One Piece. I misspell so many things. Only 3 of us got that one. Nice. And see, if it were me writing that question, it would be, when did it start? Officially start, I should say. Kind of sad. Normally I am number one, so at least I'm in the top three. That was three. I screwed that one up, and yeah, I'm not gonna make it into top two now. Oh well. At least I get the first answer on that one. But that's one that is just grammatically bad. Quetzal was a type of blank that was used for its feathers. Capital of South Korea. Oh. Thank you, MASH. Okay, last question. World Tourism Day is celebrated on, I think? I don't know. These holidays, they seem to be very, nope, it wasn't 12th, 27th. So, drop out of that, and we're now having a guild fight against various things that we summon. So, red packets. Open the red packet, you get the diamonds. And the more people that participate, the more diamonds are in the packet that people can claim. And being in the top three garners the highest rank, which gives you 50 per person that participates. Occasionally, somebody will be nice and buy a packet that actually has the don't need that. Has That's where I got my 10 blue gems. Is somebody bought a packet and was in the packet. And on those packets, there's a daily limit what you can get. So, regular gems, regular diamonds, 100, and for the bound ones, it's 200. And after that, you can't get any more that day. However, there's still packets from the previous day. You just keep doing it until it's empty. Thankfully, there's no limit on how much gold you can take from them. So yeah, you may have seen what I had issues with the quiz, and what I have offered to help them with. I'm a native English speaker, even though I may not sound like it sometimes. I do speak, I know the language very well, and I would be more than happy to help them fix the questions so that people aren't going WTF every time the wrong answer comes up. Because I'm sure a lot of people were questioning, wait, it was filmed in New Zealand, wasn't it? Yeah, it was filmed in New Zealand. Oh, goody, just one. Just one. So, I will start going over. So, ooh, banquets. You can purchase various levels of things, and it gives bonus experience to the people that are there. So, we almost had 100 or trillion. No, we almost had 1 trillion experience points, at least for a character my level, since it's all level-based experience gain. based upon this. So that's almost 300% more experience than I would have had. So it would have been about, yeah, a little bit less than a third of that. All right. And the last. Oh, I've reached my claim limit for those. We just wait for tomorrow. Because I really want to talk about the gacha in this game before moving on. Because in most games, when it comes to gacha, even if it's like equipment-based gacha, um, there is there's some continuity to it. It's like, hey, we've got this offer going for 2 weeks. This game, it's like a day, maybe two, for most of their special offers. So saving up the items to actually, if you're a free player, saving up to do anything is impossible. And you miss out on all the wonderful stuff. But it that doesn't really bother me. It just seems it's what makes this game seem less like an actual, game meant for fun and more a we're just doing what we can to take as much money away from people as possible for the time that this game lasts. And I don't know, that kind of mentality when it comes to games rubs me the wrong way. I mean, it's kind of the point of a gacha game to get something that might be useful and being able to actually like participate in the gacha. And when you're not able to participate in the gacha, it just kind of sucks. It no, that's not where I'm going with that. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's just an aspect that I do not appreciate about this game. So yeah, I got time. All right, so those two aren't there. So you got top up. Top up is their um buy our game currency, and I mean, yeah, it's got $1 down there at the lowest, but you also get benefits every day for topping up, which they call the daily top up. VIP, I was able to get this a few days ago because of what I had done selling in the game. VIP, kind of went over that. VIP privilege, this is a list of everything that that the services offer. Only goes up to 7 because I don't think they've even written out above that unless you are that level. I mean, go here, you can go up to 6. We can see 6, can't see 7. Insufficient VIP privileges, which honestly, that is very shady in my opinion. You have to be um you have to be VIP in order to see what is available for VIP is very shady. Value card pack, no idea what this is. Investment plan is just um, if you put in spent currency, you can get the weaker currency in greater form later. Which that's kind of an ingenious way of getting more people to get the currencies. So, Shining V4 at Gold VIP4, you get some bonuses, but I think it's you have to activate it through this and not actually rank up to it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's kind of how I feel is going on in this. So Expedition, this is um, basically you can store 20 hours worth of offline um, botting, where your character will gain experience while you're offline, botting in the highest level area, or I think the area that you logged off at. So always log off in the highest level area that you can survive. But yeah, you basically, if you do your dailies, you will get 2 cards for that. So this should be at least 10 hours every day. Um, this is the spirits that you have in effect in your bag. Not open. Gear Hunt, another one of their gotcha things. This is one that actually sticks around, and you have the chance of getting the ring or the, I forget what this is called, um, indicia, and it's another gear slot that I have not gotten either of because I prefer to do the draws where you actually get a lot versus one at a time draw. And then you've got Peak Hunt, which is a different, um, I really don't know much about this one. This one kind of opened up and I was like, huh. Gold mine, daily, 800k gold. Gold is used for upgrading your gear. Yeah. So as I was talking about earlier with the god, this is what your god is. Turn into them, and they've got really powerful skills. I will say though that the auto features in this game could use some work. It's because when the evocation reaches the maximum, it automatically turns on um, the auto attack. I had that happen when I was trying to actually save the evocation. If you have it set to auto-botting, the auto attack will like turn on for no reason, and it really annoys me when I'm just trying to stand there and not do anything, like watching somebody kill a boss that I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill the player because I know I will if I try to help them on the boss because AoE damage. Almost everything this class does is AoE damage. Um, let's see. Grove. You've got the XP library, which costs purchase gems, so I do not use this. And then you've got the trial, which I can actually show you what the trial is. This is what the spirits are mainly used for. Always best to position yourself where you can hit everything with the AoEs so that you have a better chance of getting 3 stars versus... Yeah, I'm not getting 3 stars on this one. But I can try it again and try to get 3 stars. There will be another event starting shortly. Don't recall which one is next. But yeah, you get puzzle pieces, you get spirit upgrades, and you get some gold. I'm going to try that again because... No, I won't try that again tonight. But with this, you have access to a lot. And one thing that is nice is when there is a server clear, first clear on the server, you can come here and you can claim based upon how far the best person on the server is doing. So that's nice. And there's also the heroic level, which is basically just same stuff, different monsters, or more stuff. The adventurer's record, every day you can get a free claim of any of these, which will give you a puzzle piece for certain spirit, and it will give you the random, that the one that can be used for anything, and then you can spend 100 of the blue diamonds for another chance at more. Anyways, ranking gives ranking on all sorts of stats. CP, level, gear, bead. I've fallen in beads. Huh. Mount, wings, curio, costume. Right now, the one that I'm happy about is I'm top on charm because that actually gives a bonus on tomorrow in a few hours. Warzone. So this is their ranked PvP. And PvP in this game is very, very basic. If your CP is even one digit above the next person's, like if mine were 98 at the end of that, I would be able to just enter the thing and then click skip and I'd advance. PvP is kind of broken in this game just because there is no the higher the level person, the higher their gear, they are going to decimate anything below them. And that's just the way it works. Peak Arena is something that happens every few days, and the only PvP, it's like regular Arena, but you can actually control your character. And there's a glitch in it, there's a bug right now that allows players to engage before the countdown stops. And I reported it as a bug. They said they'd look into it. Everyone is using it. I am not using it just in case crap happens and they say you can't do this anymore. Or if they fix it, which would be nice. But when I discovered the bug, I was able to like kill people that were 300 or 400 K above me. I didn't know it was a bug. I thought it was just like, oh, the game's not activating it. And then I realized that the countdown started like after I had the person down to like half their life. It's like, oh, okay. So they asked me to record it. I sent in a video of it, and yeah. Jungle Escape, that was what you came in on. That was that running to the middle and attacking everybody. Trinity War is a capture the points type of event. There are 4 crystals on the map. You run around and you capture the crystals, and I don't know if it's who has the most crystals at the end that matters in this one, or who has the highest total score among all its players wins. It's not really very clear. And Diamond War I do not participate in because requires diamonds. I don't have diamonds. Let's check training. Training is the list of everything that's going on. So Temple Defense is the next one going to happen, I think. No. Guild Siege is the next one that's going to happen in a couple minutes, so you'll get to see Guild Siege. And it's just one of the events that they do. I do it because it's good for good experience points and beads to cannibalize into experience points for other beads. And I know I haven't gotten to gear yet. I will get to gear. So you have the dailies, which is just a reminder of what you need to do, or what you haven't done, I should say. It also has your activity for the day, up to 150, and you get bonuses every 30. Retrieve. This, I think, is you can get some of the experience from events that you missed on this one. And you get free 80% of what you could have gotten, or you spend the gems and get that. And then image. This is, I have no idea what this is. It's just upgrading stuff. So I think it's that the little like circling things around me, but I don't know. Okay. Dungeon. Right now there are only 2 solo dungeons available. I don't know if these unlock with time progressed, or if they unlock with VIP, or if they just haven't been implemented in the game yet. But you have the partner dungeon, which lets you get things for your partner. It has chests for parts. It has, yeah, just things to upgrade your partners. Um, Gold dungeon, kind of self-explanatory, except it also drops purified gems, which I'll get into when I talk about gear. You have the bead dungeon, which I need to do. I will probably do that after um, the upcoming siege. That takes a little time. And this is where you get also some more first clears. Right now, yeah, only 2 people have made it past floor 110. Team dungeons. So you have the experience dungeon, which you drop in and it gives you basically a few levels worth of experience. And we will get back to that. So this is Guild Siege, which I think is the ring. You have 3 against... Yep. We are playing blue, meaning we stop in the middle and we kill the neutral, and then we go off and we kill the 2 opposing sides. Funny thing is that the neutral gives us points as well, but there really is no other guild on this server that can stand up to this one. I'll show you when we leave where the guild rankings are. But we basically just if you've ever seen League of Legends, that's basically what it is a 3-lane, 3-group League of Legends type thing where players can be massively overpowered. I mean, if anybody even tried to attack ours, any one of us could run back there and one-shot them. Maybe not Clyde. I won't get into that, but there's a reason that it's Clyde the second. Not a big fan of the customer support in this game, I'll just put it that way. They seem to be very dismissive of actual problems that are brought to their attention. Tried to report someone for abuse, and their response was, "We don't know what was actually said in this conversation." And it's like, your company doesn't keep logs of the chats that people say. That's kind of bad practice in an online game, especially when there is propensity for people to be abusive. Okay. Now, we were in the middle of talking about something, and that was the dungeons. So, dungeons. Deal with those later. So, team dungeon, you have experience, explanatory. Gear dungeon, at different tiers, you get different gear. I won't show what the gear you can get is because I've done mine for the day, and it just gives the potential rewards that I get, which is Glory Crest, which is another type of currency that can be used. There's the Couples Dungeon, which gives flowers, which you can gift to other players to increase the charm rating, which is what I'm number 1 at right now. There's the Baby Dungeon, which I need to do, which is basically just you stand between monsters and the portal, and it's like a 1-person tower defense, where you're a mobile tower. That's it. Didn't mean to do that, so I'm going to exit out of that. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I know, failed. The nice thing about that dungeon is you can try that as many times as you can during the day. Same with the bead dungeon. If you fail on challenging the next floor, you can still attempt it. This is where you get stuff to advance the baby. Not level it, but increase its stats. Then you got this one, which is a weekly challenge type stage. And rankings, I checked earlier, I was rank 3. And this is where you get another form of these. The Ilunam? I don't know what it is, but it's just something that gives you a boost. So, that's dungeons taken care of. Captain's Day, so 18th through the 18th. That is what I don't like. 2 times experience, 18th and 19th. Login gift, 4-day login, which is going to be tomorrow. Top up. This is what I was talking about with them trying to do the top up things as a means for getting extra benefits in the game. So the advice that was given to me by Railgun was come in here, you do the Joyful Smash. I can do a couple on. And occasionally, you'll get those. I can claim that. Nice. So I'm going to be able to show you this stuff. That. And more stuff to pay. I can claim this too. Okay. So, item redeem. Come down the item redeem, go to the tickets. Redeem 3 of these. Go up to the catch doll. Catch. Got experience item. Got more of those tickets. I got advancement item. So, because I got more of those, I come down here and I get another ticket. And this thing refreshes up to 30 per day. So, it can be nice. I got puzzle pieces that time. So, yeah. I drew this on one of those draws, which was that piece of mount gear that I had. So, it can be useful. Oh. Apparently it gave me enough to open everything. Gather all that. I don't have enough, I do not think, to buy another one. Not. I will save them for tomorrow. They stick around. So that is what the captain, what this event is. And this event is maybe a 4-day event, 5-day event. I don't like that. I mean, you can like schedule maybe a weekend event for some once in a while, but having it every it just bothers me. You have the hunt hall, which is another gacha type thing. I typically do the left one until I get up to the 20% off because the first draw of the day is like 80% off. So, and then you've got the ones that can only be done through purchased keys, I believe. Yeah, purchased keys. Next one would be the. This is one that is gratis every day. You get 3 dice rolls that are free, and then you'll pick up tickets that will offset the price of additional rolls by 15 diamonds. So you can get to the middle as long as you get 4 tickets. If you hit really bad luck, it will be 6 tickets for free to get to the end. So, that is that. God Hunt. You get the. It's another gacha. You get potential to get tickets for the god that's listed there, and gear for all gods. All SR. I don't know what the ranking is in this one. You have Gear Hunt, which I think we went over, Gear and Peak. Oh, I do have enough to draw 9, so I'm going to do a draw. And I get absolutely nothing worthwhile, which is what I expect. Well, exit that. Benefits. Now, I don't think that having a gift box for benefits, or even calling this daily gifts, is acceptable when you are required to pop up, because it's not a gift if you have to pay for it. The other one, though, is the login benefits. So, 28 days I will get that. Server is about 21 days old, I think. Day 18. Okay. Online rewards. You're online for 2 hours or an hour, I don't know what it is, and you can gather items. Limited chest opens between those times. I want to say that it's based upon your location, like whatever time your device is on. This is a mobile game, so I'm using BlueStacks to run it right now. So, update notice, updating things, gift pack to redeem, gift codes, follow for gifts. Yeah, I tend not to go in for those things, even if it's just a do it once and then delete it. Top up gifts, not a gift, in addition to what you're topping up. Auction house. Trading market, that is where everything goes. Materials that I sell tend to be the Berserker gem set, Lancer set, and that's pretty much it. Let's see, Lancer eggs. One there for 35. Okay. Launching just means you're tossing it onto the marketplace. Specified trade. You have to be VIP to do that. Then you get your transaction record. And the difference between blue and red is blue is the diamonds that you bought for yourself, and red is what you have accumulated through the trading market. Then you have their store, which you have the weekly purchases, which is using their gems. Common items, which uses and still uses gems, I think. Yeah. Then you got the B Diamond store, is where you get these guys for pennies, in my opinion, because it's like $8 for both of them together. Maybe $10 for both of them. But no, you just play for a day and you easily get like 2,500 a day. But you also spend them if you're doing everything. Costumes you can buy. I think I haven't gone over the Glory store. This is a nice place to come because it's where you use those wonderful shields that you accumulate, all sorts of things. So I tend to buy the premium godhood because that is you don't get many of these a day, so I try to get a lot of them. I'm curious if you can buy them, or if you can only get them through the. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You can only buy them through the Glory store, but I will also get the Barbaric Quartz every so often, or the Fierce Quartz, just to upgrade the mount, since they are limited to one per day. And there's the Redeem store, which, from that one event, cannot. I have to unlock this one before I can start buying this one. Alright, we are almost done with this. So League is something that hasn't even started yet. It's counting down. And then you've got, these are the random weekly sales. And event time left, 46 minutes. One thing that I do dislike considerably about this is to participate in these events, you get items that you spend your money on, but you have to get the bonus stuff that is there, like all this stuff, you have to have spent at least 400 points, which is kind of messed up for a daily thing, because these change daily. 7-day gifts. These are the login bonuses. Every 7 days, they change. Looks like this is going to be a baby upgrade. That no, just an outfit for. And then there's the like on Facebook, or share, or invite people to play. I mean, if you want to play and want to give me the invite, I don't mind handing those out. Not like it gives anything really amazing. Gosh, that is actually very, very crap. Because I can 10k gold times 5. Yeah, that's not much. So, the one thing that I have not gone over in its entirety yet is crafting, but exciting event. This is random stuff that you can do. They change weekly. Advancement, depending upon where your partner is located in their advancement, you'll get benefits based upon it. It resets every week, or no, every few days it changes. So at least they're doing something that's free every few days for the players as well. You have the daily activity, which gives you these tickets to use. Then they have this offer mull, which is just not worth it in my opinion. The limited time on a lot of these items just makes them pointless. I'll explain that in a second. Then you got the arcane. This is where you unlock all of your additional skills. That's where you unlock most of these passive skills. These are the two that I have not unlocked, and one of them requires VIP 4. So, but there was one that required. Yeah, one requires actually topping up. So I'm not going to be getting this one ever. Oh, I can actually do that one tomorrow. I didn't realize I hadn't killed those two. Well, I thought that was a... Oh, yes, I cannot boss club affiliation. That's why I cannot kill them. You need to be VIP 4 to get into the boss club. 1 second, my voice is raw. Alright, so Monday praying is another thing. Top up, you get a card. Log in, you get a card. Do 140 of your activity, you get a card. Basically, you just have the tickets on Monday. You can go through your tickets afternoon and before midnight. You just click and you'll get granted one of these based upon each ticket that you have. It's nice because you click on change rewards and you can change the rewards that you have here. So if you're getting items that you don't like for the top one, you can get, what are these? Oh, come on. Oh, no vacant, okay. That's why it's saying no vacant space. So these cards, I don't exactly recall what those cards are. Let me check my bag. I think I've got 1 or 2. Bead hunt tickets. Used for bead hunts. that for the purge? Oh, yeah, it's for this. Maybe I will switch over to doing that as the maximum. That might actually be good for me. So it's a good thing I did this. Because although 6,000 would be nice, the tickets are going to be more useful in the long run, I think. Get rid of that, do that, and it changes what the grand prize is for that. I'll figure it out tomorrow. But each stage has what you can get. And I think this is a boss refresh potion. And third prize is all the items that for upgrading characters, and they aren't limited time only, so they last a while. So one thing you saw just a little bit ago is Devour. This is how you get rid of old gear. You don't have to necessarily trade it or, give it to somebody. You feed this little lamb and she'll gradually increase in stats. And mine is level 520 right now. So it, you don't get much for each time you feed it, each time you level it. So it's just something that is a additional bonus to all your stats. Now we're finally to crafting. So the set is you have various grades and you use these gems to upgrade them. You collect them by defeating bosses in various dungeons. Oh, I haven't gone over the boss dungeons yet. I'll get there. But it can only be done to red items. This one I would love to do, but it's not. It needs red star 1 in order to do it, but I haven't gotten any good necklaces. Enhance. This is where all your gold goes. This is the only thing that you spend this money on. That I found is enhancing this. Just increases your stats by that each time it levels. Some are attack and penetration. Some is HP and defend. I think that's it. Gems. You set the gems into your gear. And you have a slot that's only available if you're at VIP, which, again, pay to win. If the gear is rank 11, it unlocks. If it's rank 9, it unlocks rank 7, I think rank 5. 4 is the first one that I believe you can start putting stuff in. Yeah, see, rank 7, it's only got 3 slots. So, that is one way of upgrading as well. Purify. This one confused me at first because it didn't really make sense to me. But when you get a piece of gear, you're able to unlock a few things. Get these little gems here. You can click Purify, and it will change the stats. If the stats are high enough, you can lock them, and it will cost more of these gems to re-roll. When you reach the threshold here that's listed here, for each tier, it'll be different. I don't have anything that's tier 1, I don't think. But when you reach that tier, you click on rank up, and ranking these up seems to be my biggest drain on the found diamonds. Because I think they're 50 to 75 a piece for the rank up things. And from 2 to 3, it's 5 gems. From 1 to 2, it's 2. I'm guessing it's going to be like 10 for the next tier up. It will give you a boost to your stats, and these stats are, um, you don't keep the same stats when you actually rank it up, but uh, the base amount goes up. Like, 511 is where it's fixed right here in rank 2, but yeah, 634 is about a third less than that, this one. And I have no idea about Horcrux. I have not received a ring or an indicia yet, so I couldn't tell you about that. You have the bosses, and there are multiple ways of fighting bosses. First stage, you've got fatigue, so once you reach 3 fatigue, you can't kill any bosses, you can't damage any bosses. These are PvP areas, so you will damage people not from your server. Boss Hunt, haven't done yet. VIP 4 to actually do. Same with Boss Club. Well, I should say I haven't received a hunt ticket to enter yet either. But bosses will drop gear, the potential to drop these things. This is not all they drop. They normally drop no star gear like that. Boss Club has a chance of dropping some nice stuff as well, so that's what I'm going to be attempting when... Oh! That I have not seen before. You have to fight a boss that is close to your level, get no loot. Interesting. So I might be overleveled before even getting a chance to go in there, but I will still need to kill Orochi and Frostgone, I think. But then you've got the Chaos Ghost Dome, which is... We killed the 2 that I can kill in there. I'd rather wait until I can kill all 3 of them before I go in there. So this is, you can kill 3 bosses in the time that you're there, but it consumes a ticket. If it did not have the fatigue, or not fatigue in here, you've got flames that you will accrue for killing things. Each boss is worth 40 flames. Each one of these little guys is worth 1. Don't waste your time killing the little guys. The other aspect of it is that the flames will increase by 1 every like 2 minutes or so. So maybe it's a minute. You come in and you kill the bosses, and these guys are considerably below my CP rating, so I'm going to destroy them. But the reason that I do it is because it provides materials for... This one could potentially get me a 2-star grade 9 red or 2-star grade 9 orange, which I can combine to make a red. So, I think we're about done with this. The other thing is, this one is multiple servers participate. You only get 3 bosses on these a week. I need to go get my rhyme. This has a bounty shop with it. So, do your kills, you'll get 300 per daily quests. I don't think they've implemented daily quests with this, because I don't remember ever having any quests. Rank 31 among all the servers. I haven't gone today. This Regalia gift pack. Random quality imparts Poseidon Regalia. Okay. So, when tomorrow rolls around after I kill the bosses tomorrow, I will be able to get the Snow Queen as a god and unlock her. This is just a record of what dropped. but I need to collect my rhyme in there. You can go to either server. I do not have the ability to kill this guy yet. I tried him today and one hit took me down to half life, so I went back to this server. Oh golly, we're two things. Endless Sea, this is a PvP. You basically turn into a ship and you fight each other over things, and yeah, we're going for this next center thing on the next one, which Thursday, I think. And League Invasion, which hasn't started yet. So, I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything except my general impression of the game. So it is kind of fun to play. It's an action RPG type thing. The customer service is severely lacking. I don't know if that is because of language barrier or if it's just not really giving a damn what the players are saying. I know that a couple people have been chat banned, so I know they care about some things. Um, so it's fun. If you're not a paid player, you definitely have to grind everything out. As I said, it's like 2 to 3 hours for me per day. Um, I do enjoy more the community than the game itself right now. The people are really nice. Um, I do. I was going to show you rankings, guild rankings. There's a reason that there's like no competition with our gear with this guild on this server. But no, I think that for being a completely free player where I'm at, number 8 on the server, I'd still be battling Clyde for rank, I think, if his account hadn't been compromised. But yeah, being rank 8 on the server took playing it about 3 hours a day. And I'm not necessarily the best in everything because my level can still go up. But there's no way that a free player is going to be able to advance in this game beyond. I would on the erring on the higher side. They will always be at least 1/4 behind everybody else. They will always be 1/4 of the players that actually invest money in. At least 1/4. Because there are some players on other servers that are, you know, 8 times what he has. So, um, it's very pay to winny. Um, it's very unforgiving with its lie of 70% chance of actually crafting something in the red gear thing, because 70% chance has been about a 10% chance with all the things that I've lost in there. Could just be a bad sample size, but I've tried to make probably 30 things, and I've got 6, maybe. So maybe a 20% chance instead of 30% chance of, or 20% chance of actually making it instead of 70% chance. Let's kill the Spider Queen. See, it's up to 87. So, would I recommend playing it? Only if you've got the time to spare and, you know, a AFK action RPG is really your thing. Um, PvP, it's not. It's a very PvP is broken in that there's no whoever has the best gear is going to win. Pretty much in 9 times out of 10. I say pretty much because I've taken on few people of other classes that could not match my damage output. They likely went with a defense build versus an offense build like I have. So, PvP is broken and it can be very disheartening, very demoralizing, that's the word that I want, to just be completely harassed by somebody that you can't kill. It actually happened to me and another one in the guild earlier. We were both in here. I was trying to kill this guy, and they were trying to kill somebody else. And someone from another server just walked up and repeatedly killed both of us. 2 different spots, and eventually the 2 heavy hitters on our server showed up, and one of them helped me kill the boss. The other one couldn't because they were fatigued. They did not have any more bosses to kill that day. Today. But if you're looking for something to just that's fun to pass the time, this might be something to check out. It is more complex than it needs to be. It's simple once you get it, but you know, it builds like you don't have your partner at the beginning, but then you get your partner. You don't have your mount, but then you get your mount, and those just keep building. But it doesn't necessarily tell you how to deal with these things. You have to learn that kind of stuff on your own. And thankfully, the leader of this guild that I'm in has played on another server for a while, and they have offered advice. So, no, this isn't a game that I'd recommend for everybody. It's really, a lot of it has to do with poor customer service, because I've played a lot of online games, and most of the time when there's a bug report or something that's wrong with the game, it's kind of like, hey, thanks, we'll start looking into this. And on this, it's kind of like, why are you bothering us? So I'm not a big fan of the customer support. They don't seem to want to fix things that are broken, which leads me to believe that this is just some pretty looking cash grab type game, because there really is no story to talk of in this game. It's as flimsy as a wet paper sack. There are going to be people here that want to steal my stuff. So if I keep moving, good chance they can't hit me and steal my stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting that once my quiz videos, if they ever reach the developers, they're going to, what's the word? Retaliation ban me, because I'm not censoring anything on my videos. And you can definitely tell I'm server 109, my character name is Dessert. So, no, it's pretty, but unless you are willing to like drop $200 a month on the game, you're not going to advance anywhere if you care about the competition aspect of it. As it sits, it's been a time sink for me, and it's helped me deal with some depression. So I medicate with video games. I mean, I do have antidepressants, but these have helped a lot during COVID. Because hey, COVID is bad for most people. I'm probably going to finish up these escorts and then sign off from this. I'm debating doing a jigsaw puzzle today, but I will probably do one in a little while just because I need some time to, nice to calm down. So overall, graphics, graphics are decent. Uh, Sound and music, not so much, which is one reason why they're off. Um, Storyline, non-existent. I mean, it's got the generic storyline that you find in almost every um, RPG that um, comes out of China, Korea. It's they spend less. They don't feel that story is an important aspect of the game, and so if you're looking for a game with story, with lore, with actual things that make you care about the characters in the game, look elsewhere. I'd actually recommend Another Eden if you want a game like that. Um, it's a it's a free to play game as well. It's more of a traditional JRPG though, but you can bolster your ranks with a gacha system, which is nice. I might do a review of that one in a few days too. I think that's what I just need to do is sit down and review some of these games that I've been playing for a while, because this one is relatively new. I think worldwide it's got less than 50,000. No, worldwide it's got just over 500,000 downloads. And yeah, um, I would not, I would argue against this game until they actually start investing time in fixing some of the bugs. I mean, the quiz is something that just grates on my nerves, and it's one thing I'm going to be rolling them for. Roasting, that's the word I want. Um, Maybe dragging is another term. I'm gonna be just making fun of their quizzes in my upcoming videos. Just of the quizzes. And hopefully they'll take notice and actually fix a damn thing. But overall, it's not that great. As I said, mostly the community is what I enjoy most here. And why are you going that way? Oh, never mind. I thought I was actually down here. Never mind. I'm going to be running off to the AFK spot, as I can't get to the next map another 25 levels. 15 levels? 15 levels. So this is my AFK spot. I'll get a level. I'll upgrade everything tomorrow. I don't think anybody's getting close to passing me. Yeah, nobody's gonna. They might tomorrow, but I'm going to. So, to give you an idea, when I logged on today, I was just below this person. I had 19.3 million CP. I'm at 204 after the end of the day with all my upgrades and everything. Taldrin above me, they were just under 200 or just under 22 million, and they've gone up 200 CP today, or 2 million CP today. So that is the kind of growth difference between a free player and a non-free player. So if you plan on spending money, go ahead and try the game. if you don't want to spend money, you're going to have to work for anything in the game. Pay to win games. Overall, maybe a 2 out of 5. And, you know, one of that comes from the fact that the people that I've met have been really nice. So, I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment if you want. If not, I'm not going to hold it against you. Be kind out there. Have a good solar cycle. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Please be safe. I love you. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Well, I'll probably see you in a little bit for a jigsaw puzzle. But I will see you tomorrow, definitely, for a jigsaw puzzle. Sentient Dessert signing off. Have a good one.